When country music superstar Blake Shelton and his equally recognized spouse, pop wonder Gwen Stefani, approached the stage at the Academy of Country Music Awards, the event was immediately infused with an additional touch of romance and glitz. The audience was eagerly anticipating the magical combination of country and pop music that promised to be nothing short of extraordinary. The anticipation was tangible, and the air was electric with excitement as they waited for the performance. After the curtains were drawn, the stage was illuminated with a warm, golden light, creating the ideal atmosphere for the performance that was about to take place. As soon as Blake Shelton, who was wearing his typical cowboy hat and jeans, went onto the stage, the audience exploded into a roaring round of applause. He was carrying his guitar over his shoulder to accompany him. It was his easy smile that lit up the room as he greeted the audience with a nod and a wave. He was the very definition of country charm. It was Gwen Stefani's appearance, however, that actually stole the show from everyone else. Her presence was a compelling contrast to Blake's gruff charm, and she was dressed in a gorgeous sequined gown that shimmered like starlight. She oozed grace and elegance as she joined Blake on stage. The crowd exploded into cheers once more, their excitement reaching a fever pitch as the power couple stood side by side, ready to produce a performance that would be remembered for generations to come. It was a melodious blend of country twang and pop sensibility that called to the emotions of everyone in the audience, and the opening chords of their duet filled the air with their sound. Blake's voice, which was deep and velvety, blended in perfectly with Gwen's heavenly tones, resulting in a harmony that was nothing short of enchanted through its sheer beauty. Together, they sung songs of love and yearning, their voices rising and falling in perfect harmony as they poured their hearts into each and every note. A fascinating spectacle of lights and colors that danced to the rhythm of their music was created on the stage around them as they sang. This transformation took place as the stage transformed around them. In the background, there were images of rolling fields and starlit skies that flickered, and they transported the audience to a realm where love had no limits and anything was possible. However, it was not only their voices that grabbed the audience, it was also their chemistry, which was an obvious connection that shined through with every gaze and every touch. They appeared to be completely absorbed in one another as they sang, their eyes locking in a glance that conveyed a great deal of information without uttering a single word. The audience couldn't help but be taken away by the romance of the situation because it was a moment of love that was unadulterated and absolutely undiluted. The audience exploded into a standing ovation as the final notes of their duet faded into the air, and their cheers reverberated across the entire theater. As they basked in the admiration of their admirers, Blake and Gwen stood hand in hand, their smiles beaming brightly as they did so. This was a moment that they would never forget, a demonstration of the power that music possesses to bring people together in perfect harmony of heart and soul. As they made their last bow, the stage was once again illuminated with a gentle golden glow, which was a fitting testament to the magic that they had produced together by working together. And as the curtains came down, the audience realized that they had just watched something absolutely remarkable. It was a performance that would be remembered for a very long time, long after the lights had been turned down and the applause had subsided.